Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Today I'm going to teach you how to do a stick trick. So this is the easiest stick trick to get into. All we're going to do is take a stick like this and you're going to put one finger at the other side of the stick. And the stick essentially is just being held in between these two fingers here. And what you're doing is just moving your hand in a clockwise or an anti-clockwise direction. You can do it both ways. And you're just going to turn like that. Now, like that, it doesn't look that interesting. And you kind of start from the wrist and turn it around. But essentially looking at the top of the stick and trying to make a big circle like that. This does not look cool. But you keep going. And as you get a little bit faster, it looks a bit cooler, but still not that cool. And you start getting out of your hand, and eventually you start kind of swinging the stick, and eventually it gets into your fingers. And you start doing it with just those two fingers. So, and you can see if you're holding the stick in the middle, you get that nice twirl just there. And you can keep doing that forever, essentially. But what you've got is it's trying to get from this, which don't look cool, to this, which does look cool. Okay, and it is very much just having your sticks in your hand, and trying to just keep that circle going. You get a bit of a muscle memory into your fingers. Okay, it's very much the middle finger, like pulling the stick down. You might find you kind of going up and down like that and not got the circle, so go a bit slower. A little bit of kind of momentum from your arm can really help. And just trying to throw the stick round in a circle. And just spend some time with it and learn how to manipulate the stick. You want the stick to be an extension of your arm behind the drums. So, and eventually you'll get into this pattern just here. But I'd say probably 90% of the people I teach this to never get it to that because they just think, they've got like this whole kind of load of grossness and not looking cool. And in the end, they're just, stick tricks suck. But just a little bit of spinning around, okay, spending time with it. Have your sticks in your hand. You know, if you're at a practice and the guitarist is spending 3 weeks kind of tuning their guitars, you know, working on this, you can get this down, which is good. And then once you've got it, you'll gradually work it into your playing. Okay, and with that, try and do grooves with just your left hand, and then spin your stick, and then back into it. See if you can kind of seamlessly merge between grooving and doing the trick whilst you're playing in a groove, and that's good. But the most important thing, and everyone's going to put in the comments, stick tricks aren't as important as like everything else in the drums. Absolutely true, but a little bit of this every so often, it is show business looking cool. People say it's useless. I got a job in a band, in a pop band, okay, because I, quote, looked cool because of the tricks, okay? They wanted that kind of image. So I got a job, I got paid for this, so you can't say it's useless because I wouldn't have got that job unless I was doing all the fancy stuff. So a little bit of show business. Some bands are all about image and stuff like that. That's cool. Think what you like. But, you know, a little bit of that every so often. It's just a little bit more engaging for the audience. If it's making them come back for the gig and, you know, buy tickets for your next show, then, you know, you've got a career. So, you know, it helps. Anyway, you guys take care. I hope that all makes sense. There's a lot more of that on my platform, Drumdex. There's a whole section on there all about stick tricks if you want to get into that. Or I do one-on-one lessons. So please get in touch with me and we can hook up, talk drums, and I will help you get better. You guys take care. Have a wonderful week.